Strategist Zhuge Ho and his entourage traversed a narrow trail, with the river visible right beside them. Suddenly, the old master turned and announced, "Strategist, we are almost there. Today, we can finally rest at the Tang family's residence." Zhuge Ho felt a wave of relief. Finally, they would escape the hardships of traveling under the open sky. A fleeting, unpleasant memory surfaced in his mind. He had once sobbed uncontrollably while clinging to Zhou Zhongshui. At the very least, he had to bring back some good news. If he could find even the slightest trace of the Blood Sect, it would be a great achievement. Not long after, they arrived at their desired destination, the Tang family residence. A guard standing at the entrance was taken aback upon seeing them. "Are you esteemed guests from the Wulin Alliance?" Zhuge Ho folded his fan and introduced himself with dignity. "Indeed, I am the strategist of the Wulin Alliance, Zhuge Ho." The two guards worked seamlessly together. One opened the gate, while the other bowed respectfully. "We appreciate your journeying so far to visit. Please wait a moment." Then, his tone grew hesitant. "There is something else I must mention." A warning was issued. "While inside the Tang family's residence, there are certain things you must be cautious about." Zhuge Ho furrowed his brows. "Cautious? About what?" The old master behind him tensed slightly. "Could it be that the Tang family has established a sword purification pond?" He explained. "A sword purification pond is a body of water at the entrance of sects, where visitors must leave their weapons as a sign of respect." The guard scratched his cheek, looking uneasy. "Well, this might surprise you, but please listen carefully." The next words left Zhuge Ho completely stunned. "No matter how small a living being may be, you must never take its life while inside the Tang family's residence." Confused, Zhuge Ho asked, "Has the entire Tang family converted to Buddhism?" The guard struggled to explain. "You'll understand once you enter, just remember this rule." Zhuge Ho was about to question further when, "You have arrived." "Strategist." A familiar voice suddenly interrupted, changing his mood. "Oh?" Shalong and Heir had appeared, bowing with deep respect. "We pay our respects to the strategist of the Wulin Alliance. It is an honor to meet you." Zhuge Ho nodded politely. "Miss Heir, it has been a long time." Heir greeted him courteously. "Yes, it has been exactly a year since we last met at the Wulin Alliance." Zhuge Ho took the opportunity to inquire about her family. "I see, so, where is the esteemed Lord Tang Wuqing?" She responded calmly. "Grandfather left to search for traces of the Blood Sect. I apologize if our welcome is lacking." Zhuge Ho waved off her concerns. No need for formalities. Keeping track of the martial world's affairs is only natural. Only then did he turn his attention to Shalong. "And who might this young hero beside you be?" Shalong responded cheerfully. This is our first meeting, esteemed strategist." He then introduced himself. "I am Wei Shalong." This piqued Zhuge Ho's curiosity. "Wei? Not Tang?" Heir blushed, pressing her hands together in embarrassment. "He is my betrothed." The group was thrown into a frenzy. "Betrothed? What? The three flowers of the martial world has a fiancé?" Jia Si and Jia Yen clung to each other, wailing. Where did this punk come from? Damn it, life is so unfair. Zhuge Ho discreetly covered half his face with his fan. Coughing. Ahem. Let's move along. Inwardly, he thought. At this rate, the others will challenge him to a duel. Suddenly, a strange sound from afar caught his attention. Do you all hear that noise? Jia Si and Jia Yen looked up in alarm. Up! Up there! A flock of 3 golden-haired Feng birds had gathered above them for some unknown reason. Wait! Those are Jin Mao Feng. Why are such dangerous creatures in the Tang family's residence? Without hesitation, the group drew their weapons, readying themselves for battle. The scene turned chaotic. Be careful! Some of you, stay behind to protect Miss Heir! Shalong quickly attempted to calm the situation. Wait, lower your weapons! Jia Si pushed him aside. Step back, young hero! Jin Mao Feng are highly venomous creatures. Even a single bite can be fatal to an ordinary person. The group pressed tightly together, nearly suffocating Shalong. The thing is. Shalong finally burst out. Jin Mao Feng Wang are my pets! Everyone froze. Jiaxi gawked as a small Feng Wang emerged from Shalong's sleeve. What? You raised these creatures? One of the Feng Wang even perched on Shalong's face, chirping joyfully. He welcomed them warmly. You came looking for me? Well, I suppose I have been gone for a while. The Feng Wang glanced at the confused crowd with an air of superiority. Now, don't go spitting venom at our guests. Shalong gently warned them. Jiaxi's jaw dropped. He treats them like children? The once fiery atmosphere among the young martial artists instantly deflated. After the commotion settled, Zhuge He, the old master, and the two young warriors strolled through the ancient streets. As Zhuge He observed Shalong's figure ahead, he silently assessed him. I never would have guessed that this man is Heir's betrothed, though an outsider. He's practically a son-in-law of the Tang family now. His gaze then shifted to a figure sitting at a nearby table. A cold sweat broke out on his forehead. What now? A lively discussion among martial artists reached his ears. Should we put venomous creatures in the food storage? Such a poisonous beast is perfect for the Tang family. What are you saying? Look at how dazzlingly it glows. Zhuge He turned pale and anxiously nudged Shalong's shoulder. Young hero Shalong, why are martial artists gathering around a creature? Shalong glanced over. He quickly recognized the people involved. Those are individuals affected by half-spirit venom transformation. Zhuge He was even more confused. Half-spirit venom transformation? Did they commit some crime? Shalong stroked his chin thoughtfully. Crime? Well, I suppose you could call it that. It all started a few nights ago. Late one night, Heir had been instructing Shalong. There, focus your internal energy and push it outward. Shalong flailed his arms clumsily. Like this? Heir sighed. No, Shalong, that's not it. Suddenly, a pair of footsteps approached, interrupting the conversation. Shalong, my lord. Turning around, he saw Geo Leader standing with their hands clasped, their faces filled with guilt. Geo Leader? What's the matter? Geo Leader sincerely apologized. I am truly sorry, Lord Shalong. The situation gradually became clear. This time, more than half of the fish we caught as food for the tiger python serpents have. He hesitated, a slight concern showing. Have they died? The elder quickly denied it. No, the martial artists, they ate them as a drinking snack. Shalong's pupils instantly contracted, his expression shifting dramatically. They ate them? It felt as if thunder had crashed in his ears. What? No way! You're telling me they ate the fish? Why would they do that? Heir stepped in to explain. Tam Chi Nan is a delicacy where they dip live baby fish into sauce and eat them fresh. The former clan leader hurriedly bowed lower. I sincerely apologize, Lord Shalong. He added. A few guests from Hunan's poison platform said they missed home, and then they just ate them. Shalong's frustration ran deep. The baby fish I caught to feed the tiger python serpents, and they ate them all? This cannot continue. One must respect the creatures that need nurturing. And so, from that day on, the Tang sect established a new rule regarding the sale and handling of venomous creatures. Back to the present, Shalong finished recounting the story. That's why every martial artist in the Tang family now cares for a venomous creature of their own. Zhuge He broke into a cold sweat. I see. So that's why everyone has their own poisonous beast. He glanced sideways at the shorter man beside him. Something about Shalong made him extra cautious. Clearly, this was no ordinary man. Evening discussion night fell, and the three of them sat around a round table, speaking in hushed tones. So, that's how it is. Zhuge He chuckled. As I suspected, the mysterious young hero the Tang family's patriarch met on Hainan Island was none other than Wei Shalong himself. Wu Qing laughed along. See? Isn't he practically the Tang family's treasure? The two bantered back and forth. Just calling him mysterious isn't enough. Jin Mao Feng Wan truly surprised me. Stuck in the middle, Shalong remained silent, feeling slightly overwhelmed. Sorry about this. His expression turned serious. But there's still something that worries me. We haven't found any leads on the Blood Sect. He continued. We can't just stand by and watch the Blood Sect grow stronger. Wu Qing suddenly turned toward him. Shalong, take it out, yes, grandfather. A single finger pointed to the sky. Immediately, a glowing circle surrounded the three of them. Wu Qing spoke gently. We can't let any sound leak out. I will set up a soundproof barrier. Zhuge Ho, startled, looked around in shock. A soundproof barrier, too? Shalong quickly placed a small jade bottle on the table. This is it. Zhuge Ho picked up the bottle, his anticipation soaring. What kind of object required such secrecy? The elder spoke calmly. It's dispersing skill poison. Zhuge Ho's confusion deepened. If it's just dispersing skill poison, why go through all this trouble? Wu Qing and Shalong exchanged knowing glances, then, the truth was revealed. But what if this poison only works on members of the Blood Sect? Zhuge Ho shot to his feet, yelling. What? Is that true? Wu Qing grinned. Haha, yes, hard to believe, isn't it? Realizing the gravity of the situation, Zhuge Ho grew serious. If that's the case, this is a shocking discovery. But the Blood Sect members all seem normal. Countless sinister smiles flashed through his memory. He asked urgently. How potent is this poison? Wu Qing answered in a deep voice. According to Heir, it reduces the victim's strength to that of an ordinary person. She defeated a Blood Sect elder who had been poisoned. With a single strike? A single strike? Wu Qing nodded. It truly works exactly like dispersing skill poison. Zhuge Ho recalled Heir's past legendary battles. Thank you, Master of the Venomous God Clan. I never imagined this. He quickly cupped his hands in respect. A gift like this will surely put the Alliance leader at ease. Wu Qing laughed. Ha! If you want to thank someone, thank this kid here. Shalong was the one who discovered it. He added. This boy even poisoned himself, and lured a Blood Sect elder into drinking his blood. That old bastard suffered between life and death for 10 days straight. Shalong scratched his head, embarrassed by their praises. Haha, not only sharp-witted but also courageous beyond words. A hand suddenly patted Shalong's shoulder, making him flinch. Ha! The man's voice turned solemn. Wei Shalong, if you wish for anything, name it. I will personally report it to the Alliance leader. Shalong fell silent for a long time before finally speaking. Well then. He scratched his cheek, a bit shy. Would it be possible to get information about venomous creatures? Zhuge Ho blinked in disbelief. You want information on venomous creatures? Not secret martial arts manuals, rare elixirs, or gold and treasure? Wu Qing simply laughed. Ha! I've gotten used to this by now. Zhuge Ho fanned himself, secretly noting. You're truly a strange one. In the long history of the martial world, I doubt there has ever been a man like you. He quickly regained his composure. If that's the case, even if it's not the kind of venomous creature you're looking for. The thing he was about to mention, it was a strange being, one with 2 heads and 4 golden eyes. Tama, would you be interested in the mysterious stone relic beast?